Hi everybody, welcome to an impromptu Monkey Island Madness on a Thursday morning, early, 9. I've only been out of bed 1 hour. And I thought today, just because we had time and it's National Monkey Day, I think. Hello, you have to celebrate National Monkey Day. Did I just come on in Zentangle or do Tangle letters or something? Just keep us busy for a few hours. It's getting deep in here, I know. She now has, we're talking about the Jane Davenport ink. The first thing I'm going to do is test to see if it's at least water resistant, if not waterproof. I doubt it is. Most fountain pen ink is not. But Eileen is saying she now has dauber bottle for the inks, and she says you can paint with it and more. Well, holy cow. All right, well, we're going to give it a try anyway. I'll move the Tangle books out of the way. I just need a scrap piece of paper to start. You guys, all this stuff, oh my God, look at, oh, I just say everything that I have drug home lately or whatever is all still here right in my little art area. Well, look at what just fell out of my Christmas book. Here's a little sketch I had done. I don't know if I was going to work on Christmas cards one year. I guess I could ink that, huh? But this book is out because that's where my Christmas cookie recipes are. So I guess I got a piece of paper. This won't be good paper though because it's not absorbent. So let me find an absorbent piece. But yeah, everything I've drug home for I don't know how long is still sitting right here. I've got to do some serious cleanup. Serious cleanup today. Oh, and I guess I should have brought in my... Alright. One second, I'm going to run out and get some of my watercolors. Because I don't have enough junk in here already. I love the little tins. I really do. Get the plastic stuff. I'll pull out a little bit. She said it's semi-permanent. Okay. Well, see, I don't need to do this. Eileen already knows. Alright, let's try and watercolor in that little space there. These are starting to annoy me because they won't stick where I want them, so I could see what the colors are. And I don't want to use a permanent glue, you know. So, hi Jeannie. I did see the planner you were working in, Ange, where you were doing combination art journaling and planning. That's a great idea. Cat hair. Surprise, surprise. Alright, this is how I will use this ink. So if I get up close to it, if it starts bleeding, I'm going to be pissed. It bled a little bit when I just went outside the line. Of course, I didn't let it dry. That's another thing is the longer it dries, yeah, I won't be able to watercolor over this. It is. See how it's bleeding a little bit? So, and how it's smeared in there. Of course, if I let it dry, I'll let it dry a little bit more. I'll do another heart and let it dry for a while and then try it. But normally in the Beast, after I write, I generally watercolor over it like right away. But we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. And if you want to see the cool little, these are annoying me. Maybe just more tape. I'll put more tape on. Hi, Bookworm. I think I've said hi to everybody. You can't take credit for that. Mama Kay told me about Crafty Hodges on YouTube. She's awesome. Send me a link, Ange. I love the Primus too. I like all these little watercolor tins, Jeannie. I really do. And I use them all the time. I mean, I really use them. So, at least it's not something that I bought and then it's just sitting here not getting used. These I use like crazy. But I have to have the swatches to choose the color, you know. But yeah, I like these a lot. And I have tons of little tins everywhere, and I'm happy about it. So you guys, it was really funny last night. God, I was tired last night after baking cookies, like forever. It seemed like all day. I made 2 batches, but they make a lot of cookies. Like one of the batches makes 4 dozen, and the other one I made 3 dozen. So like I have 7 dozen of cookies around here right now. But anyway, I got on last night and I got a little notice that there was a new comment on one of my older videos. And so I went and read it, and it was a guy named George. And I've not gotten bad feedback on my YouTube videos. I've really not. But I think it's you guys that appreciate the whole group and that we come here and maybe don't do a whole hell of a lot, but we're here, you know. So George wrote me this message that said, "Your videos are useless. You need to get off the internet." And I thought it was so hysterical. So I wrote Mr. George back. And I said, "Well, George, what did I say? Aren't you just a little ray of sunshine? I'll bet you go through life working hard every day to make the world a better place. I think you should go find somebody who would value your opinion, because it sure isn't me. Thanks for watching and commenting." God. George, hey George, if you're here, suck eggs. Go pound sand. Those sort of sayings, I could say like the rest of the day, you know. But yeah, George, I got a new fan on YouTube. Carrie Ann, it doesn't even bother me, honestly. Somebody who would take the time. Oh, of course I'm going to write back. And I didn't delete it. I mean, I have the option of deleting those bad comments. So when you read your the YouTube comments, I don't, as a rule, read other people's comments. But they have been selected by the YouTuber. So if I wanted to eliminate all those crappy YouTube comments, I could, so that they just never showed up. I'm leaving George up there, because George, I'm sure, had a Woody when he wrote that. Oh, I really told her. I'm such a stud. Whatever, George. Go pound sand. All right, here's a fun Zentangle that we'll do. But I pretty much know now that the Jane Davenport ink is probably not going to be waterproof, so that's fine too. So if you guys like Zentangle and want to learn a new one, here's a good one for you. This one I really like. I'm just going to draw and doodle and do whatever today. It was Boy George. Boy George, go make some money. We'll do Zentangles that work well in circles. And I'll do it large so you can hopefully see. But I am going to use the Jane Davenport ink or pen. Because if I want to color it all in, I can always get out my you know what I mean, colored pencils. Duh. Yeah, me and George are new BFFs. I did, Ange. And you have to remember, I raised 3 boys. I mean, that was normal vernacular in our house. I mean, that's pretty much what the boys said, and I picked up their bad habits. So, and if that offends anybody on YouTube, I swear to God, if you do a search of anything out there, you're going to find so many other people who don't say things like Woody and stuff like that. So I would say get after it, bad girl or bad boy. George, go find somebody who gives a rat's butt. And don't think for a moment that it bothers me. It does not bother me in the least. I went to bed laughing. And I did the response pretty much spur of the moment, you know, just like whatever came in my head. But then I guess by responding to them, you're feeding into their bullshit. Oops, sorry. So, yeah, there's that too. But I can't help myself. I had to do it. All right, here we've got a bunch of circles. I'll pull this way because I can tell that I'm going to be pulling it toward me. Okay, so now I have the circles. Let me find my pencil. The 7 is fine. Now I'll just draw curved lines in pencil because these will end up getting erased. And I am working on just a scrap of magical paper that was left over from something. And it doesn't have the powder on it, so it had to be a sop-up sheet. And who knows what I'm going to do with it. I might end up making it into a card. Or, as Eileen suggested, I might put it in my Xyron machine and make stickers out of it. Which actually was a pretty good idea, I thought. I hate, you know, after I say something like that to her, like, you're brilliant, I want to just go kick my own butt. See, now that laugh alone was worth being up till 2 a.m. Oh my God, is it 2 a.m.? No, Beanie, I'm not gonna, or Ginny, I'm not gonna say that her inks aren't good. I think for writing in your journal, they're gonna be just fine. But if you want to art on top of them, I think you're gonna have to be careful, is the deal. But we'll know after I let that next one dry a little bit, whether or not they're gonna work for me in the Beast, because the color that I add in the Beast is more often than not a layer of the watercolor, whether it's the Primas or the Jane Davenports or Neocolor 2s. I used to use pretty much only Neocolor 2s in there, but then I got the Primas, and now I have new favorites that I like. So, alright, can you see what I'm doing here? I'm drawing like a design within the circle. You guys can see, okay. So that was all my excitement yesterday. Cookies and George. You made my day, George. Well, actually, and then yesterday I got so pissed off at Walmart. No surprise there. I'm pissed off at Walmart pretty much most of the time because, of course, I get Robert's medicine there, right? And I had ordered new flushes for his pick way over a week ago. I have to get a prescription from the doctor for those, right? So I had Robert drop off the prescription way over a week ago. Way over a week. And then yesterday he needed another one of his other ones so I sent him into town. And he came home, no flushes. I'm out of flushes. I have none. I have heparin flushes, but I have no saline flushes. So yeah, I was a little peeved at Walmart because now I'm going to have to jump through hoops to flush his pick today. So I called him after he got home, and they assured me they will be in today. Well, I don't need them until, I don't know, yesterday I flushed about 2:30. So anyway, so then after you get your lines drawn like this, draw inside the boxes around the corners is pretty much what I do. Kitty cat's meowing. Can you hear? So far, and honestly, since I did this the other night with you guys, this is the first time I've used this pen. Yeah, I hope George watches too. George may be my new biggest fan, I'm pretty sure. Everyone down there hates Walmart. Well, you guys and I've explained before, down here, it's not like you have options. But the flushes, I suppose if I don't have the flushes by this afternoon, I will send Robert into the hospital and ask Janet to do it. But Janet is the infusion nurse over at the hospital, so I know she has flushes. It will get flushed today. It's just that why does everything have to be such a big ass hassle? And I mean, it's 20 miles into town, so it's not like driving in there's free either. It's always something. I mean, I shouldn't complain because, yeah, it's always something. And you can say, well, why didn't you plan ahead earlier? Hell, they'd had it for over a week. If there was a problem, why didn't they call me? I could have picked them up in Joplin when we were there the other day. That's the thing I don't get is why won't they let you know that there's a potential problem? Just like that Atra the other day. You know, like you could have called and told me that you were putting that prescription on hold. So here comes Ratatouille. If he says something stupid, don't laugh. Don't encourage him. What's that smile about?
I got a phone call.
From who?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, then why does that make you happy?
No, I gotta show you.
Oh, okay. He's got a grin on his face, like he's been a bad boy. New York. Yeah, you don't answer those.
I know. Where did you see the phone number?
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Robert just got a call from New York, which is a 917 area code, and our area code is 918, and it comes up, and it is Robert's phone number with a different area code. That's crazy. I didn't even notice that. No wonder you're laughing. The screen's black.
Yeah, okay. There it's back again.
Well, why do I have to keep looking at it?
Oh, I thought you didn't see it.
Oh, no, I did.
Okay.
That's funny, boy. These phone solicitors are getting more and more sly all the time.
Yeah, really.
What, do they think it's your brother or somebody calling? Somebody with the same number as you? That's crazy. I get them for my prefix all the time. They figured that out, that if I think it's one of my neighbors calling, that I'm more likely to answer it. Wrong. But if I get a call like that, if you get a call like that again while I'm on the phone, bring it up, because I'll do another prank phone call for these girls. They love that. They thought that was really fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and they were saying, hi, Robert.
Tell
Hi, you
them
big
hi.
fat loser. Hi, you loser. They rang as you were unlocking the door. No idea my .com. See, Jeannie, that's so maddening. I'm reading chat, so I went quiet. Yeah, it's definitely spam. Was it his phone number, Jeannie? Where they just used his phone number? Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Dorothy. You haven't missed anything. I'm just sitting here drawing with the new Jane Davenport pen. One thing I know on this paper, and it could be because it's been wet with the magicals, right? But the edges are feathering a little bit. I don't mind so much. The size of the nib is not horrible, so I'm okay with that. And that one I got too far apart. That's okay. Yeah, and then we were just talking about these darn phone solicitors. They don't call me much anymore. Who would want to call me, right? They had, okay, Jeannie's husband had that same thing where they used his phone number.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so they're just getting smart. Your husband watched the phone call with you? That's funny. Yeah, you have to watch it on Ustream. I have tried and tried to get that crazy thing up on YouTube, and it just won't go, and I'm done trying. Because the other day I ended up calling Dee Dee to see if she had any suggestions for me, because, and I normally upload direct from Ustream. I had never uploaded, downloaded to my computer and then uploaded from my computer. And I know she said she does that exclusively, I think. So I called her to get some free advice, and holy crap, when I do it from Ustream direct to YouTube, it might take 15-20 minutes. If it's going to go, it goes quick. Honest to God, that took over 2 hours to upload that video. And it slowed down all my internet. So I thought, well, I'm not going to do that. If it won't go up, oh well. It sucks to be you guys. But you can always go over on Ustream and watch it. It'll be there for a while. And that one I did save to my computer. But if I can't put it up on YouTube or anything, what, am I going to sit here and watch it by myself? And with the suffix that it has, your Windows Media Player won't play it anyway. I suppose I could download another player. Yeah, Dorothy, as a rule, I don't answer numbers that are not in my contact list. If you call me, you better leave a message because otherwise I'm not. Unless I'm on here with you guys and I want to jack with somebody, I'll do that. Give George your phone number. I should go on there and say, hey, George, why don't you call me sometime? Let's have a stimulating conversation together. You freaking little twerp. Did I tell you about the... I didn't tell Robert. He was already in bed sleeping. I got on last night, Robert, and I've never gotten a negative comment on any of my YouTube videos, right? And this guy named George wrote me and said that my videos are useless and I should get off the internet. So, what do you think I did?
Not much telling.
I wrote George that he was a ray of sunshine. And I'll bet he goes through life making the world a better place. And probably what he ought to do is go find somebody who values his opinion because it's certainly not me. But thanks for watching and commenting.
So, anymore?
Well, I haven't gotten any notifications. No, he's just a freaking troll. Who cares? I wish he'd write again. I'd love to get a conversation with that freak going. I will eat him for lunch.
Leave him in the dust, huh?
Next time I'll write him a love note. Meet me. I'm pretty sure you're my soulmate.
Well, I lost a screw.
You've had screw loose for years, and you finally lost it.
This one finally came out. I lost it.
What fell off? Is there a part we need?
Come out of my glasses.
Oh, I need to go get mine fixed too. So maybe next time we're in Joplin, we'll run in and get both our glasses fixed. Yeah, my nose piece fell off mine, so I got to get it fixed. I actually do have a repair kit if you want to try it, but I'd just soon take it into them.
I'd just soon take it in and get it fixed. I've never been too successful at repairing them.
Yeah, me either. So when your screws get loose, just try and remember to pick up the parts, okay? If it's a part we want to keep. I don't mean for your glasses, though.
Oh, me.
Oh, you.
And a hearing aid quit. I mean, totally quit.
Do we need to go to... Well, how... If we don't get flushes today, we may be driving to Joplin anyway, so...
Okay.
I'm planning on going... What did I tell you? Next Thursday, I guess, to get the rest of the groceries for Christmas Eve, so...
Okay.
Poor Robert's having issues today.
Full show.
Oh, somebody was asking about Lamy pens. Yeah, I've got a Lamy pen around here. It's probably in my pen thing. I do love Lamy pens. They write very smooth. Um, yeah, no, this pen is writing really good as far as I can tell. The only thing, there's a couple places, but I can't isolate what it is. There's been a couple places where the ink has feathered, but that is one, no fault of the pen, and two, um, it could be that I'm drawing on magical papers that have previously been wet. You want what I drank? I drink coffee in the morning. I drink coffee all day. I'll drink coffee right up till bedtime if there's coffee around.
What did you do for the batteries for this thing?
Um, Look down in the where I keep the rest of the batteries. If I know me, that's where I would have put them.
For the hearing aids?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna try and keep all those batteries together. And Eileen is screaming, Janet, like I did something wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. Hi, Matt. But yeah, a Lamy is a good, inexpensive fountain pen for sure. I've even bought the really cheap ones off of the Wish app. And shoot, there's nothing wrong with them. For real. You're knitting and cooking? TMI? Well, you get a certain age, and when body parts start falling off, you need to keep track of them, you guys. Somebody said when I was telling you about your screws being loose and body parts falling off,
Yeah.
Somebody said that that was too much information. Well, I didn't say what body part. It could have just as easily been your ear, right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You need to pick that up and bring it home.
My ear?
Whatever body part falls off, Robert. Bring them all home. Sears doesn't have your model anymore. They quit making it years ago. They were down there? See, aren't you glad that I'm organized?
Yes.
Do you owe me?
How much?
Whatever Eileen wants me to buy next is what you owe me. Because she's always coming up with something I can't live without. Hi, Darren. You're welcome. This is Darren's comment. She said, I wish some of my body parts would fall off. Instead, they just sag till they puddle around my ankles. Know the feeling. Yes, see, it feathered right there a little bit. So, I don't know. That's not the fault of the pen, though. I would say this pen, for no more than I paid for it, is not a bad pen, really. But, I don't know. I got it for no money, so don't buy it until it goes on sale. Because you can buy just as good ones. Like if you go to Jet Pens and look up the preppy ones. Oh, I'll get those out and show you guys for those of you who aren't familiar. If you want to try fountain pens or you like fountain pens, I think they're down here. If they're not down here, I'm not going to look. Because I reorganized and now I can't find anything. Nope, they're not here, so I'll find them. And show them the next time. Alright, getting my hair out of my face. Had those hearing aids told you that they needed new batteries? Is that why they're not working?
No, It's not told me it needs new batteries. It hasn't told me anything. It just quit. Period.
Okay. Because I'm going to say, if it tells you it needs new batteries, you need to do that.
Then it's what?
If it tells you it needs new batteries, you need to do it.
Yeah.
If he puts new batteries and they come on, I swear to God, I'm going to grab a skillet and hit him over the head.
I hid your skillet. You have no skillet no more.
This design looks really cool. If you color it in, but I was doing it on the magical papers. So I think what I'm going to do is, he can't hear you. Eileen is so freaking funny. She said he can't hear you, Janet. Because your hearing aids aren't working, he can't hear you.
That's right. She's smarter than the average bear.
She really is. I think it's because she had a birthday yesterday and maybe got some smarts in a gift.
We'll tell her happy birthday.
Did you hear that, Eileen? Robert Bond said happy birthday.
Belated.
Belated. I don't know how this is going to come out because I'm going to, here in a minute, I'm going to color in between the squares that I'm drawing. And I'm normally more careful than this. All right, there. I'm going to erase the lines and then probably, Eileen said, thank you, sweet Robert. She wants you to give her your credit card number.
Tell her it's on the way.
It's on the way. Yeah. You be checking that mailbox daily, girl. Did that help?
Nope.
Are you kidding?
Mm-mm.
Well, now you have a reason to take them back.
Yeah. It's not Graveyard Dead, but it's right next to it.
Well, do you have it turned down to the point that you can't hear it? I'll mess with it here when I'm done. Robert and all his devices. If we weren't recording, I would say something really funny right now. Dorothy said hers gave a little trill and then died. Huh. Oh, it's Darren's birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Darren. And it's Monkey Day, too. I know, right? You're feeding the animals and your hubs is cracking up. It is pretty much a barrel of laughs around here most of the time. Are they working?
This one's not doing anything.
Huh.
This over here is working.
Well, that's all we need. Something else to jack with. Like we don't have enough to jack with already.
For sure.
Oh, and I want you to sign those for your kids.
Sign these what now?
For your kids.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a pen?
No.
Do you want a bag?
I'm going to need one if I'm going to sign them. And what am I signing? The envelope itself?
The card. The card for your kids is what you're going to sign.
I see.
This ink takes a while to dry, but you can use that pen.
Mm-hmm.
The card is laying right there.
Oh,
I didn't put it inside.
I see.
Okay.
All right. You're signing it too, right?
No, sign for both of us. I sign for both of us on all mine. You sign for both of us
Okay.
on yours. I figured they'd rather get a card from their dad than from me. So, perfect people were born in December. Perfectly egomaniacs.
Well, the Thomases. Do I just love
That's-
y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just Jackie and Jimmy, you know. All right. I think I'm going to use a different pen. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a different pen to color in between the squares because I don't know if I'm going to use water soluble on it yet or not. So I think I'll use the microns because I know they're water soluble or waterproof. Let me get a piece of paper out here. Oh, geez, what a mess I'm making. All right, better. Actually, you know what? It might be better if I use a dark color because I know it's the white that creates problems for the camera. So maybe I have a dark piece of paper up here. How about purple? We have a piece of purple cardstock. And see if the camera won't stay a little bit better focused with that. All right.
Okay.
Now the pen doesn't want to start writing. Oh no, do I need new microns? I hate when that happens. I'll lick it first.
Oh, shoot.
And you can seal those and here, that was an old one anyway. All these are ready to go up to the mailbox if you want to take them. Well, after you get dressed. We just go on with life around here, whether you guys are here or not.
I didn't sign the one for Nikki because it looked like you'd already signed it.
Put a note in there for her.
Oh,
Don't start growling at me. I didn't sign Nikki's.
I don't know. I got the checks so bad I can't hardly write anyway, so I don't have any business trying to put a note in here.
Well, then don't do it right now. Hold off.
Okay.
You can do that. That makes me wonder if it's the atcha that makes you shake, not the arsenic.
Must be.
We're still trying to figure out side effects from these meds that he's on. One thing I will say is even this micron is not wanting to color in too good on this magical paper. And I don't think it's the pen because this is a new 0.5 micron. So I'm going to use a pen that I don't care if I trash it out. I buy these really cheap black pens at Dollar General so that if I'm going to ruin a pen, I use them because they're cheap. But they have real nice, real good black ink in them. But they're not waterproof. Got quiet in here.
Yes, it did.
This would look better if I'd have drawn my lines a little closer together, but it's no big deal. I'm going to cut them out and turn them into stickers probably anyway. See, this cheap pen is working great on here. Isn't that weird? You think the microns are great. You never have problems with them. I don't either, Eileen, unless, of course, you use them on an acrylic or, um, like, for whatever reason, just writing on these magicals. I could tell the pen was not liking it. So, but no, I love micron pens. I think they're awesome. And I like the Zig version of them, too. Um, I think they're just harder to find. But I like the Zig version of them. And they're, what do they call them? I have one here. You have to give me the lid back, too.
No, I had lid.
This is the Zig version of them. The Zig Millennium. They're pigment ink. Light fast, waterproof. Yeah, these are equally as good, in my opinion, as the Micron, and they've got the exact same tips. So, yeah, either one I think are fine. Use whatever's cheap or available. But you pay a little bit more for them, so I try and protect them a little bit more, because if I ruin this piece of crap pen that I'm using right here, who cares? Throw it away and go to DG and buy another one.
Okay, I'm going to the mailbox.
The neighbors are going to see you in your bathrobe.
That's all right.
You've probably seen it before, right?
Probably.
Yes, so then the only one that I didn't get out today is Jamie's.
Might be a bummer.
Well, I got to write cards to the girls and send some green money.
I'll put these in the mailbox. Oh.
Sorry I got quiet, you guys. I'm glad those are going out today. Slowly, slowly, I'm getting my stuff done. I really don't want to bake those other cookies today, but I know I need to. They're always better if they sit for a week or two before you eat them. So, but today I've either got to do a cream cheese cookie, which is kind of labor intensive. You roll it into a ball and then flatten it, and then put preserves or whatever you want in them before you bake them, and then fold them over and seal them. So it's like making 1,000 little pies. And they're just labor intensive, and my back gets hurting so dang bad. And I can't sit to do it. So nose is itching. Does that mean money's coming my way? What is it that happens when money's coming? Actually, I did get a pretty fun surprise this morning. I got in my sock drawer to get a pair of footies. And I found some money that I had put in that drawer. I'd forgotten that I'd put that money in that drawer. I'd put it there ages ago for my brother. Um, and forgot that it was there. So that was fun. Wasn't a lot, but yeah.
And my driveway looks like a public outhouse.
I know that branch fell. Is that what you're talking about?
The what?
From the branch falling?
Yes.
Just the mess that's out there? Yeah, I know. So now you have a job to do today. Drag that over to the burn pile.
I'll fit right in the very next truck stop. I think.
If you don't, I will.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to figure out if I want to put a different design in the background of this and then cut it out. No, Darren, I just drew it. Well, okay, I did use a circle template to draw the circles, but then the rest of it I just drew. Yeah. No, Darren, it was on the. You have to know what a monkey I am. It was on a side of the drawer that I don't use very often because we haven't had that much cold weather. So I haven't had to wear like the little footies. Because today I have on 2 pairs of socks because I thought I was going to be cold. Robert's over here laughing at me. He thinks I'm an idiot every day. Pretty much. Now he's just laughing at me. What are you doing anyway? Why are you sitting here bugging the crap out of me?
Because you need
That's what I want to know.
That's why. How you like that, hey? Hey?
I don't like it. Hey, hey, hey. What do you need?
Nothing.
Okay.
Time.
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 He's putting batteries away. So if you hear what sounds like a giant mouse in the background, it's Robert Vaughn playing with his batteries. You're going to make a ton of noise, you know that.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Robert knows me well. It's so cold down there. Oh, what is the temperature down there, Eileen? Thanks, Darren. Oh, don't tell me more products that I don't have, Mac. Permapack, I think is what that. Huh. Yeah, Sharpie brush pens are good. I like them. See, even this pen is acting like it doesn't want to roll good. And I don't know why, because I'm almost sure that there are no magical powders on this paper at all. Could be just the paper itself. I don't know. It's just 20-pound regular paper. It's no big deal. Alright, I want to do another design in the background and then cut something out. And put it through my new Xyron machine that Eileen was so nice to send me. And then stick it down in my... Actually, I'm going to cut circles. Oh my god! He thinks he's just a regular comedian over here.
You thought that was a
I'm
long
gonna-
best out of Korea.
I'm going to cut him out. I'm going to ignore him right now. And put him in my Wreck This Journal page, I think. Because I need colorful circles on one page in there. And I really need to get busy on the scavenger hunt handout for New Year's Eve. You're just going to have to excuse him, you guys. He knows not what he's doing. We bought a bunch of batteries the other day at Sam's Club, and that's what he's doing, putting them away. What are you doing? It can't be that dang hard.
I need something to pick this out of here. Wait a minute, maybe not. Yeah.
I wish you guys could see him. Oh my god. You couldn't make more freaking noise if you tried. You naughty. Oh my god, you guys. I'll just apologize for him because I'm not changing him. I promise you that.
She is getting ready to wear batteries.
I'm about ready to kick his ass. Alright, what design do I want in the background? I'm eager to cut one of these out. I want to see what it's like so I can use my new Xyron. I still think a glue stick would work just as well, but now that I have it, I'm going to use it. Oh my gosh, somebody's writing a book over here. It's so weird, Carrie Ann, to think that you guys are in summer there and going camping on Christmas in a heat wave. That just seems so, like, does Santa Claus wear a Speedo in Australia? Because he certainly can't wear the big fluffy red suit he wears in America. I never thought that he had to pack to go on that journey of his, you know? Like, but I'm sure he has a Speedo, and then he has to take a big red suit and a sweater. Yeah, I never gave that much thought. But I know that down in Texas, when we used to go to Padre, and they would show Santa Claus, they would show him in, like, shorts and a t-shirt, so... And that's only, what, 900 miles south of us? Maybe not even that far. 848 is, I think, what we decided. What are you doing now, Robert Vaughn?
I'll count letters.
You just made me make a big old error. Sorry this is so boring. I probably will not put this recording up. Because honestly, how much of this crap can anybody watch? Especially when the pen isn't working worth a darn. I'm going to go ahead and chop this off here. I hope that's okay, that I can do that. That's hi Jen at work. I may have that already written down, Jen, but I'll write it down just in case. But yeah, I think I already have that written down to include a piece of artwork from a fib, so that if you guys don't have any, you'd have to
An idiot is attempting to reach you on
swap
your cellular
some.
device. An idiot is attempting to reach you on your
What are you laughing at?
An idiot is trying to reach you on your cellular device.
You've been hearing that for months. In that case, it was an idiot. It was my brother. Artwork from Fib. But yeah, I think I already have that on the list, but I will double check. And then you guys will have to swap some out. If you don't have some already, you'll have to swap it out. Picture of a gold thong. I don't want Robert having to pose for that many photographs.
Oh, some people are wise and some are otherwise.
You need to hurry up with your battery, whatever you're doing over there. You're starting to annoy me.
I'm praying they don't run down.
Yeah, obviously. Is there even enough room for all of them?
I don't know, honey. I think there is. I don't know.
All right. I'll quit that. The ringtone came from a website called Zedge, Zedge. And you guys got to go on there and listen to some of their ringtones. Oh my gosh, they are so funny. You can get the like the songs from the Mario Brothers games or the Zelda game. That used to be my notification. That one, I don't know why it didn't switch over when I got my new phone. But yeah, there are some really, really funny ringtones on Zedge. And it's free. It's just a app that you download. And then you can choose which one you like. I'm getting ready to change mine because I've had the idiot one for a long time. And all the idiots I know have already called or written on my YouTube page. What are you screaming at me now for, Eileen? That one you would have to assign to a specific person, Eileen. But the idiot one, it pretty much applies to everybody who dials my phone number, for the most part. This pen is starting to act like a little wiener, too. There's something about this, whether it's the magical paper or what, but now this pen is starting to act up. And there's plenty of ink in it. So, yeah, I don't get that. I know which design I'm going to do in the background. I don't even have to look it up. I've already decided, I think. Well, I don't know. Do I want one? I think now he's just doing this to annoy me. I'm going to hold that over your head, Jeannie. You be careful or I'm going to give Eileen your phone number. I like to call Eileen's house because you get to talk to her mother. I'm laughing at Robert Vaughn over here. If you could see him.
Trying to be as quiet as church mouse, but I can't quite make
Yeah,
it.
it's not working, Robert. Not working.
I noticed that right off.
All right, I've only got 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and finish it. Because if I don't, the chances of me going back and actually doing it lessen. So this won't take long. And I don't have anything else planned anyway, so what the heck. We can just sit here and listen to Robert play with batteries.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
And I know they're all sitting there going, what could he be doing that long?
Got lots of batteries.
Lots of batteries. There you go. Right now, you'd swear to God that we are a battery shop and we sell them. We have so many. But that's the one thing that really, really annoys me is needing a battery and not having one. Oh, especially living out here in the middle of nowhere.
She hadn't learned to kickstart her vibrator yet.
I can't believe you just said that. Wait to hear the comments about that, Robert Vaughn.
I bet they're going to start flowing in any minute.
There's something wrong with you. There is something so wrong with you. Now he's gonna laugh all day. He thinks he's the funniest thing that ever happened in my life. Eileen is now in love with you. Anne said, oh my God. Look at you still over here. Robert, you need to run in and kiss yourself on the mirror. Okay, hurry, right now. Go do it.
All right.
Now we know what the lube is really for.
With the what?
The other day I told him that we had gone to Tulsa to pick up the car and that you had gotten it lubed and all that. So naturally, lube is a common conversation that we have in chat, going to Jiffy Lube and stuff like that. And Ann says now she knows what the lube is all about. Now I may have to just put this up there because you guys will talk about it to the other ladies and they're going to want to know. What happened? Well, here you go. This is what happened. Now I've got him giggling like a little girl again. Alright, he's kicking up something stupid to say. Don't say it. Do not say it. I can tell by the sound of his laugh when he's getting ready to say something really stupid that I want to stick a sock in his mouth. I'm kidding. Don't corrupt him. Oh, are you kidding, Darren? Give me a break. Like, they're saying I could corrupt you. For whatever. I was a nice, nice girl when Robert Vaughn met me. Pure as the driven snow.
Oh my gosh, boy, it's getting deep now.
Getting deep in here, isn't it, Ron?
Yes, it is.
Don't even go there. Whatever you're thinking, I can tell. This would go faster if the pen wasn't being a PETA. I'll just get a different one. You sound like a lunatic? Well, that's what Robert sounds like most of the time. That website is totally me, I know. It's very funny. Some days when I used to go to coffee over at Mary's, I'd get Zedge out and we'd laugh at the crazy things that were on there. I need to call and go see Mary very, very soon.
Yeah,
yes, that's batteries again. In case you're wondering, Robert's still over here playing with his batteries.
I'm trying to be quiet.
No, you're not.
It's not working.
You're not. You're just freaking lying. He keeps standing them up and they keep falling over. His system isn't working so good. Now I know why I normally put the batteries away.
Yeah, know why they won't fit in the tray.
Yeah, see, he's trying a new system. Well, if it took me an hour to put batteries away, I'd throw the batteries away before I got them done.
She's telling you right, girls. That's exactly what she'd be doing.
Mm-hmm. I would not spend an hour doing that, I promise you.
I'm gonna race with the clock. I've not been here quite an hour yet.
Yeah. Oh my God. You have a whole nother package?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Just starting too.
And you guys wonder why I'm not right. Now you know. Exactly, Ange. Okay, Darren, have a great day. Have a great monkey day. I want you, okay, here. I've got a chore for Robert now. All right, when you go into Walmart today, Robert, are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. I want you to go to the pharmacy to pick up the flushes, right?
All right.
And when you're leaving, I want you to be real nice to the lady, and I want you to wish her a happy monkey day. And then I want you to put your arms in the air like you just don't care. Look at me. Look at me. I want you to put your arms in the air like you just don't care. Wiggle your butt and say, Happy Monkey Day. Okay, would you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Yay! Robert's going to give the ladies at Walmart a treat today. You don't have to take your pants down, though. Okay? Leave your pants up.
Find out which one of them ladies is going to come bail me out of jail.
Hi, Jean. Oh, okay, you are going to stream today, Jean. Yay, you. I'm not drinking. I just think it would be funny for Robert to go in there, walk up to the counter, and say, Happy Monkey Day, ladies, and then just do him a little Monkey Day dance. Is that asking too much? I don't think so. And if he would do it, honestly, I would go with him and take a movie. Do you want me to take a movie of that when you do it, Robert?
No.
See, sometimes he's just no fun at all. All right, am I gonna do the background? Have to decide. All right, I am. I'm gonna do it. If it doesn't work, oh well. Yep, see, this pen isn't wanting to work either. Doggone it. Urgh. Now I'm getting mad, Robert. I'm getting mad. Getting mad. They'll tell him to go get a banana.
Get what?
She could have had this done with a felt tip pen an hour ago. You're probably right, Jeannie. I'd rather fight with these freaking gel pens. It's annoying me that these pens aren't wanting to work. Oh my god, now he's dropped the batteries.
Checking them out, see if they're foolproof.
Apparently. See, this won't get totally cool until I cut it out.
This is just exactly like using polygrip and preparation H and get them mixed up and you can't get your underwear off.
Robert's tongue is stuck. Oh my God, I really am gonna kick your ass here in a minute if you don't stop.
Almost done.
Alright, here in a minute I'm gonna cut this out because I'll have enough of it done because this pen is starting to really piss me off too. Maybe I should just bake cookies today, you know? Sent Robert to the man cave, baked cookies, turned on Oprah or whatever's on TV during the day. Yeah. Sounds like fun to me.
If you're turning Oprah on, you're glutton for punishment.
Mm-hmm. I don't, there's no Oprah on anymore. I'm pretty sure. She snapped, yeah. Okay, hi Dee Dee. This has been a little weird stream this morning, Dee Dee. You've missed some antics.
Did you probably help me out?
No, Dee Dee's gonna take my side every time, so just stop it. Like, why do you think Dee Dee would be on your side? That's what I want to know.
You guys want to hear something funny?
No, don't be telling them anything funny. They don't want to hear anything funny at all. Robert is bugging the crap out of me, Dee Dee.
The batteries are all in this box. I got room left. Can you believe it?
You just can't shut it. Isn't that special?
No, that you can't pick it up either.
Put the original batteries back in there.
I did.
The hearing aid batteries.
Oh,
Oh my God, it's like having a 3-year-old living in your house all the time. I'm not kidding. They tricker-headed me into doing this because it's Monkey Day, Dee Dee. You're welcome, Linda. Eileen, are you still a sniveling little wretch today? What is Robert firing up? Robert is he's just annoying the hell out of me. He bought himself some batteries, and he has this cool battery container that he has to put them in, and it's only taken him an hour to do it, and he's been very noisy. And then occasionally he opens his mouth and says something really brilliant that everybody wants to hear. Yeah, I should have just baked my cookies and gone on, you know. But no, I have to listen to Eileen.
all right. I have now got a battery box that weighs 4,364 pounds.
So stupid.
That I can't pick up.
Now he wants to bring the backhoe in the house to move his battery box.
I'm going to bury him beneath the van.
You need to go take a shower. For real. Like, you need to find something to occupy yourself, because right now you're annoying the hell out of me.
Hell, I'm looking for another battery box.
OMG. I don't know what got this started, Dee Dee. I was just going to sit here. Really, this whole plan this morning was, alright, just do some Zentangle and gel, you know, like, yeah. And look at what it turned into.
You might ought to call Sam's Wholesale and tell them that we got extra batteries if they need them.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuse me.
You didn't put them away. Look, right there in front of you.
Yeah. So?
Where are you going to put those?
In there with the others. How you like that, huh?
He is like having a 3-year-old. I swear to God.
Dang it. I didn't want to put those in there.
And these pens. Let me try the Jane Davenport pen again. Because it was working better than that one. Yeah, it's working good. Alright. I was just going to use my new pen. You probably don't want to hear the other stuff that was talked about here today.
Oh, we're in trouble.
What?
The backhoe won't pick the battery box up.
We are in trouble. Anything to keep you from bringing it out again. Frickin' frack streaming, I know. If I could just convince him to go take a shower. I know, Jeannie, it's so funny, isn't it? I used to laugh. Oh my gosh. That was my entertainment some mornings at coffee. Alright, I've got enough done in this corner. We can cut one out and see. I'm making stickers, Dee Dee, the long way. I could just walk into Michael's and buy some cool stickers, but no. I'm going to indulge Eileen. Oh, okay. I'm going to say, are you kidding me? You're okay. You're fine. You're fine. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And I'm going to get out my handy dandy big cutter. I think so too, Ange. I think he's enjoying being this little sidekick over here, being a pain in my ass. He's loving the annoyance that's going on this end of the table. Why am I doing a background? Because I'm not going to cut the circles out. I'll show you here in a minute. You'll only see part of the design. And it could be a big bust. All right, are you leaving?
Yeah, took me so long my coffee got cold.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, all.
He may be just kidding us. I always do what E.T. says. I know. That's probably one of my biggest mistakes. The first one might have been dragging Robert Vaughn home. I'm not sure. No, that was not a bad mistake. All right, here we go. I'm using my handy dandy cutters, Dee Dee. Let me come out a little bit. And they each make different sizes. I don't have what the green sizes are. Well, actually, I think the first one I'll just do with my punch because I want a small one. I have punches that are like an inch and yeah, that's like the inch punch and the half-inch punch. George would love Robert. Honest to God, Eileen said, bye, Robert. Hurry back. Eileen has obviously lost her mind. I can honestly say that anybody who meets Robert Vaughn loves Robert Vaughn. It's annoying as hell. All right. That's what this sticker is going to end up looking like. I'm getting it right over here near the edge. Oh, that didn't work so good. Now I'm going to have to cut it out. Doggone it. Hang on. Got emergency Piece of crap paper. All right, I have to clean up that edge, but then we're going to put it through the Xyron and put it in the Rectus journal. Hang on, I'm going to clean up the edge. Paper that has been wet behaves very different than your regular paper. It's going to be a wonky circle a little bit, I think. That's okay. I'm going to have to use this cutter, I guess, because the punch is funky on that paper that's been wet. Best laid plans. This is a bigger circle. That's cool. Alright, I'm liking these. I'm liking them a lot. They're going to be stickers that nobody else has ever seen. Yay for cutters. Isn't that the truth, Dee Dee? We're so lucky. And I've never had this green one, so I get a third size out of this. So, and did you notice I flipped them over to be safe and everything? All right, here we go. We've got 3 to start with. That's the cool thing about cutting circles out of stuff. You just, even magazine pages, you can get some of the really coolest designs. If I tried using a circle punch with scissors to clean up the edge, it would end up a square. All right, now this is my cool Xyron thing that Eileen sent me the other day, to turn anything at all into a sticker. You just have to drop that in there and then pull on the little tab. See, that's right there? Just pull that up on that. And I think to save the material, I think you can just put one in after another as long as it's cleared. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way it's going to work. So now I'm going to have 3 circles to put in my Rectus journal. Have you been doing your Rectus journal, Dee Dee? Yep, that one overlapped. That's okay, because that's how we'll go ahead and put it in the book then. It has a little tear thing, but it's plastic and I don't trust it. So there you go. I fed that third one in just a little bit too early, but that's okay. All right, now where did I put my Rectus journal? In this mess. Oh my God, the mess is driving me over the edge. There, I finished my continuous line. Somewhere in here. And I've already started it, so that's why I can flip through quick. Because I took some of the magicals. Nope, that's not it. And I'm just going to slowly fill up the page with circles. Oh, I have a new thing to add to this page. Hang on, because it's sitting right over here. This is put stickers that you buy on fruit, and I had this from the acorn squash last night, so I was going to stick it down. This page is almost like a or the scavenger hunt thing. And if you haven't seen here's the page that I was looking for. If you haven't seen the colored version of Rectus Journal, that's what I'm putting this down in. Dorothy. All right, so let's pull the backing off of here. And it's the one thing I don't like about this, Eileen, is this is still sticky. So be careful, because it's going to want to stick to everything. And then you peel that off, and I'm sure most of you have seen Xyrons before, right? And put your sticker down in your book. Okay, now I'm going to show you another one here in a minute. This one's already overlapped. I could just go ahead and pull this one off, I guess. I could. I'll make it separate, and then I'll use a glue stick, which is what I normally would have done. Oh, and the other day, and you had said something about glue sticks aren't permanent. I promise you, if you get the Elmer's Extreme glue, I promise you, that stuff is permanent. Yeah. So look, I have my very own stickers now that I made my very own self. I love that. Too bad, geesh. So I'm slowly doing things in it. But yeah, so that's what I'll go ahead and finish doing with the rest of this. I'll go ahead and finish the Zentangle, and probably save it for the Stick It Down book. Only it's not. I'm not calling it Stick It Down because that's Jonna and Darcy's deal. The scavenger hunt book that we're doing come December. Put the top sheet you pull off on the kitty's tail. Oh my God, Eileen, and I thought I was mean, but I think I'll do that. Pit sticks are permanent. Okay, and then I bought another one. I read a review about this, and I bought it, but I haven't tried it yet. Talking about glue sticks. Let me see if it's right here where I thought it was. Yeah, I cleaned this drawer out the other day, too. Now I'll never find anything in here. But I was watching somebody's YouTube video, and they said this was really an awesome glue stick. Here it is. It's the Scotch Create glue stick, and this says it's permanent. So I haven't opened it to see if it is as good as this woman said, but yeah, so I'm going to be giving that a try. The Scotch Create stick, and I did get it at Michael's, I believe, or I think it was Hobby Lobby, but I used the coupon, so it worked out to be pretty darn cheap. Pretty cheap. What else can we turn into stickers around here now? I just put it back in its box. So I'll finish this, work on this until you guys tell me, until Eileen tells me what she wants me to do next. I think the mistake is this paper, frankly, for the ink not wanting to work well and it cutting funky. I really think it's just the crappy 20-pound paper, but that's what I was using to clean up the leftover magicals with, so just using up scraps that I got around here, you know. And the only other thing that I would probably plan on doing right now, other than cleaning, is like there are a couple people I want to do dangle letters for, but I figure I can do that in the evening when I'm just hanging out. Dee Dee, that was an awesome tribal last night, wasn't it? That was fun. Ben is always a surprise. I was late because I, honest to God, had fallen asleep after dinner. I was so tired yesterday after cleaning this kitchen 15 times. I think I want another line right in there. Try a battery. I don't know what PTITT sticks aren't permanent. Yeah, see, if you buy the school brand, like this one, I use this one a lot. Like this one that's washable, the school glue ones, these ones are junk. I mean, but they'll hold something temporarily. But if it's something that you think you might want to get off later, use that. But this Elmer's Extreme, this stuff will work. I promise you. And it will hold anything you want held. Just saying. I really dread baking more cookies today. Ugh. But that's okay. Gotta do it. Gotta keep brother happy. I wasn't sure if Jean was going to stream today, so she can keep me company while I cook. Thank you, Jean. What is moon paint? You want to see me use a new color of the Jane Davenport? Okay, we'll open those bad boys up, and I got to go get the handy tack to plug that, and we'll pick another color. I don't care. See if it'll work in the beast. And if you weren't here the other night or whenever I was on talking about switching out these cartridges, and not just on this fountain pen, but any of them, if you leave them just sitting, they're not likely to spill, frankly. But they will evaporate. Just like if you leave your paintbrushes in water for a few days and pretty soon you have no water left, that's exactly what happens with the ink in here. That little hole is big enough to allow for evaporation. So actually, as much as I've used that, I haven't used much ink at all. So I'll just use the handy tack to make a little plug for it, and now it won't evaporate, and I can use this cartridge up. Okay? And I will find a place somewhere to stand it on end. I guess I will go ahead and run water through this. You've got Posca paint pens, 82 square cardstock, and fixative for pastels, all on sale. Well, yay you, Dorothy. Pick a color that you want me to go ahead and try next. I'm going to go ahead and just wash this out. I'm not going to open all of them, Eileen. Oh, I got black on my shirt. Doggone it. Hate when that happens. May or may not wash out. Guess we'll find out. All of my clothes are paint clothes, so it doesn't matter. For real. You want red, green, need you ask. Oh my gosh. All right. Green, green, green. I've actually got a light green and a dark green. And I didn't wash this out completely, so it might have a little bit of black still coming through, but that's fine. I don't know if I want to do the light green or the dark green. Let's do the light green. Let's see where we are here. I'd like to keep these in the package if I could. Just to keep them contained, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? This is probably stupid, but I don't have a place to put these yet. So, back. Oh, love the inks. I like mine. You tried them yet, Janet? I'm just now trying them, Dee Dee. I did the black, obviously. But because I do everything Eileen tells me to do, I'm doing the green right now. And I ran water through this, so I was just blowing through it to get some of the black out. And you push it until you hear it click, right? Yeah, I'm excited to try it. Now I'll set it on end like this for a minute and let gravity start dragging that ink down. Yeah. It looks like cool colors, Dee Dee. You get light blue, dark blue, brown. That looks almost like coral color. And a red, yellow, orange, 2 colors of green, and a purple. So, yeah. She's got a good color selection. But they look real transparent, Dee Dee. But that's typical for a fountain pen. So, all right, let's pull the beast out. And we'll go to the back where well, I don't have an ink test page in this. Well, I guess I do. We'll do Jane Davenport here. I did test the black on one of my pages, one of my December pages. So we'll test it back here. Putting stuff away real quick because I got too much junk going on. I was curious if it was waterproof, Dee Dee, the black. Make a new magical box just for them. I might have to do that. You know, another thing I thought that might be fun. Yeah, I bought both of the packs, both of the colors of inks that were available. You know what I thought would be really fun to try? And I might try it on my last year's Beast. But rather than make the cover, you know how I cut out the squares and glue it on, why not just glue it directly on this cover? And then you wouldn't need, see, I put this one in a leather cover, but just go ahead and use this as the background. I'm thinking I might try that. I'm thinking. Alright, let's see if it's getting ready to write yet. Alright, here we've got a little bit of green. Oh, the light green's pretty. Can you see that? It's hard for you guys to see. I'm going to pull you down. Now I want to open all of them and try them. Yeah, that's a nice green. I don't know if I would call it like a lime green or, hang on, I got to do myself a little category here now. Hang on, just looking for something. I might have left all my tools out in the front room. Don't know. Nope, here they are. Yeah, I think I like this. Now we'll just see if it bleeds. Because that's the thing about the Beast, is if the colors bleed too much, I don't mind a little bit of bleed or shadowing. But yeah, if it bleeds or shadows too much, it's probably not going to be able to be used in here. Yeah, it bled. The green bled pretty bad, but I went over it several times. That is the nature of fountain pen ink, though. That's why I can't write in fountain pen ink in the Beast. But the green is nice. Now I have green ink that I have to do something with. Can you see that? That's really, really close. But it is a pretty color, green. Do you have it, Eileen? Let me look, Jeannie. I don't know. All this stuff fell out of the back of my book. Yay me. Where did I put them? Alright, they were here 2 seconds ago and now they're gone. And if you saw this place, you'd say, you need to go clean. Alright, this just says ink cartridges. It doesn't give me a name, I guess, unless I'm not looking at the right place. It just says 10 ink cartridges. Doesn't say, Jeannie. Yeah, I didn't think. I did this little experiment, and now that I've let it dry, I'm going to go ahead and finish it. This was water color right on top of the ink, the black ink, Dee Dee, and it smeared just a little bit. But that was, I had not let that black ink dry, but just a minute. So now I'm going to, I did the other heart just to do another experiment. Do I want red or pink? Red or pink? I'll do red. Sounds like a car out in front of my house. The mailman had to drive down to the house. Hang on, mailman's here. That means I must have got something fun. Now I don't know if I should open it. It's a box from Jamie, my son. Think I should open it or make us wait? Okay, I'll tell you what. If there are presents, gifts inside wrapped, I'll make us wait until Christmas to open them. But if they're not wrapped, I get them today. How about that? Oh, they're wrapped. So I have to wait till Christmas. Doggone it. Yep, just a box of Christmas presents. But if they weren't wrapped, they were mine today. And then the rest is just probably Christmas cards, and that can wait. So it wasn't anything fun that I get to show you guys. Maybe it'll be something fun I can show you after Christmas. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and see. It smears a little bit, but, and I'm really going over it. I'm putting a lot of water on it. That's about how much it's smearing. So it's not waterproof. I would call this maybe water resistant. But I think it's going to be good enough that I will use it in the Beast. And I'll just stay away from the edges, you know. So I'll still draw with it in the Beast. But see, it's less noticeable where there's color. And that's just water only. Okay. Now I know something I didn't know before. Hi, Paula. Yeah, I'm just messing around, Paula. I'm not doing anything. I was Zentangling early, playing with the Jane Davenport pen on top of magical papers. And then I cut some circles out and put it in my Rectus journal. And I'll go ahead and finish doing that. I'll finish this later, though. So, yeah. So, really, I've just been dinking around. And Robert was in here entertaining the troops, being his normal obnoxious self. Yeah. But you know what? I really do want to try putting magical papers directly on top of, directly to the Miguel Ruiz journal cover. But I'm not really prepared to start that. You missed it all? Well, we can do something else. Jane isn't on for a little while longer. I was really just playing, not doing much of anything. Just humoring Eileen on Monkey Day is pretty much the deal that was going on around here. Did you get the Jane Davenport fountain pen, Paula? Have I used my glass fountain pen? Yes, I've used mine. I like the glass fountain pen. I actually do. And for some things, like that day I Zentangled with it, I think I liked it better than actually a traditional nib pen, really. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now because I'm not doing anything, and I'll get somebody like George. So if you watched this long, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.